Howdy, and welcome to Formula Forecast, your YouTube home for Formula One weather. This week, we're at the home of Red Bull Racing, the Red Bull Ring.
Towards Bale now. Who's going to be last on the brakes? Leclerc has that inside line. Through goes Hamilton. Unbelievable stuff.
Located in Spielberg, Austria, the Red Bull Ring is the location of the 2024 Austrian Grand Prix. This 4.3 kilometer track has been an on and off part of Formula One under many different names since 1970. The current lap record is held by Carlos Sainz Jr., set in 2020, and last year's winner was, of course, Max Verstappen. Going into this week's schedule, it's important to note that this is a sprint weekend, so there's only one practice session on Friday, along with sprint qualifying. Saturday will be taken up by the sprint race and qualifying, while Sunday is obviously race day. Now for my forecast. Friday and Saturday just look cloudy with highs in the upper 20s Celsius or mid-80s Fahrenheit. This would be due to a ridge or high pressure system that will build over the area as shown here by the 500 millibar and 200 millibar Euro charts. However, by Sunday this ridge does erode and is replaced by a trough and accompanying low pressure system as shown by all three charts, which will create the chance for thunderstorms to develop late day on race day. I don't expect any rain to impact the Grand Prix, given that by this middle chart here, no vorticity is evected into the area by the time the Grand Prix starts. And if you don't know, vorticity is just basically a lifting mechanism for thunderstorms and rain showers. With that said, I expect the weather on Sunday to be partly cloudy with a high of 83 degrees Fahrenheit or 28 degrees Celsius, with winds out of the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour or 8 to 16 kilometers per hour, with a chance of rain of 20%, as there is a little bit of variability in the timing of the rain from these models. As for my predictions for the Grand Prix, we're going to do the best three teams, worst three teams, and my top 5 drivers in order. In the best three teams, no brainer here, but we're going to say Red Bull and McLaren, just given that McLaren's been the fastest car since the Miami GP, and Red Bull, in the hands of Max Verstappen, has been very strong comparatively. As for that third team, I think Mercedes will just edge out Ferrari given how they've both been doing recently, along with the track characteristics. As for the three bottom teams, I think Sauber, Williams, and RB will be at the bottom, just given how well Alpine's been doing. Haas has been relatively consistent for Haas, and Aston's been in no man's land this entire season in 5th place at the constructors' standings. Finally, for my top 5 drivers, I think Max will win ultimately, followed by Lando Norris, with the reasoning that even though Lando's had the strongest car since Miami, he's yet to mitigate mistakes consistently like Max, especially on his race starts. And to round out the podium, I think Lewis Hamilton will edge out Charles Leclerc in 4th, with George Russell coming in at a close 5th. If you're still watching, thank you, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and send to a friend. Next week, I'll definitely be on time. This week, I definitely underestimated how long it takes to make a YouTube video that's only 3 minutes long. Next week, I will definitely be on time for the British Grand Prix. Thank you, and I'll see y'all then.